Hello and welcome to pmclounge.com. This is Lounge Fever, a series of videos where we try to answer your questions. If you want to take a look at the entire playlist of questions around Agile, then check out the first link in the description below. Also, second and third link if you're preparing for your PMP exam and want to go over the Agile part of the PMP exam, second link is for you. And if you're preparing for your PMI-ACP exam, then the third one is for you. Now, the question that we are trying to answer today is something that we received over email. And the crux of the question is, can there be more than one product owner in Scrum? So let me try and answer this question. Quick reminder, we like you too. Please hit the like button and help us spread the word. So here's the question that we are trying to answer today. I'm having a hard time with the product owner role. If the product owner is a senior person, should he or she be attending every single Scrum event? I mean, we recently talked about sprint retrospective. There is a daily Scrum. So all these are Scrum events. So if the product owner is supposed to be a senior person, should they be attending every single Scrum event? That's question number one. And question number two is, instead, can we have a committee of members that act as product owner? That means, can we have multiple people basically forming a committee, a group, and that group acts as a product owner? So let's try and answer the first question here. If the product owner is a senior person, should he or she be attending every single Scrum event? And like I mentioned, Scrum event, a daily Scrum is also a Scrum event. The answer is positively yes, absolutely yes. No matter how senior the product owner is supposed to be present in every single Scrum event. Secondly, product owner must participate in all Scrum events just like the other team members. So you have your development team, you have your Scrum master, and similarly you have your product owner. They should be positively attending every single Scrum event. In certain Scrum teams, and this is something that I've personally observed as well, that the product owner is also involved in development, and the product owner might even have a part of development work assigned to him or her. That is also possible. So don't be surprised if you see something like this. But regardless, even if the product owner has a little development work to do in the ongoing sprint, it doesn't mean that it dilutes the authority that the product owner has, right? So product owner still has all the authority, and the product owner is still required to attend all Scrum events. Now, this is something that I've already talked about. What is the role of the product owner? The product owner is supposed to take decisions about items that are going to go into the backlog and how the team can deliver maximum value possible. So even if the product owner is involved in development, these are the two specific items or two specific things that the product owner need to ensure is being taken care of. That is, what all are the items that are going into the backlog and how can the team deliver maximum value possible. Quick reminder, head over to pmclounge.com/pm101, our most famous 1.5 hour free training session, your gateway into the world of project management. Now, the second part of the question is, can we have a committee of members that act as a product owner? Now, I think there's a specific reason why we have this question, and that is the fact that the product owner role is not a simple one. It is not an easy role. This is actually a person who needs to be senior enough, who needs to have ample authority to take tough decisions. And sometimes one person might not want to take such decisions, might not want to take the blame of saying no to a certain feature and then facing the music from the customer, right? So that is the reason why I think we have this question, that can there be a committee of members so that all of them collectively take the blame, right? Or all of them collectively take the responsibility of saying yes or no to a certain feature or a certain backlog item being part of a certain sprint or not. But the answer to this question is no, absolutely not. A product owner has to be a single person with the decision making authority as to what goes into the software and what doesn't. So as simple as that. Scrum wants you to have a single person who has the authority, who has the, who needs to have the accountability when it comes to what goes into the software and what doesn't. The product owner needs to ensure that the team is delivering maximum value possible, and you are diluting all of it if you introduce a committee of members that act as a product owner. Right now, there are several teams out there, which you are going to obviously observe in real life as well. Teams that modify Scrum based on their requirements and based on their team structure and based on their environment, right? But see, the thing is, if you modify Scrum, it is always going to render the Scrum rudderless, like 45 minutes daily Scrum. I have actually seen this happen. 45 minutes daily Scrum. This is I mean, this is out of the world, right? You cannot have daily Scrum last longer than 15 minutes. That's what Scrum tells you. But there are teams out there that are doing 45 minutes daily Scrum. So if a single person or the product owner does not have the authority to make difficult decisions, the team structure isn't right for them to follow Scrum. So you first need to fix your team structure. Your team should be structured in a fashion that there is basically a place for a product owner to walk in and have the authority to make difficult decisions. So the answer, like I said, the short answer is no, and the long answer is you can refer to these 3 points. So question for this video, have you seen any modification made by the Scrum team in your real life projects that you might have worked on, right? And like I said, I have actually seen 45 minutes daily Scrum, and you might have seen something of that sorts too. Let me know in the comments. Definitely looking forward to your answers. So that's all that we had in this video. I hope I was able to answer the questions, and I hope you got value out of it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay notified every time we upload new content. Don't forget to like this video. It helps us stay motivated and create more free content for you. Don't forget to check out the website pmclounge.com, and if you like our work, consider contributing at pmclounge.com/contribute. Thank you.